You can't clap on this because there's a 2 to 5 second delay on all of us.
All right, so it's like a clap.
When Nathan had me on to do his podcast, he mocked our clapping, and I was quite sad.
He mocked the clapping?
Yeah.
Just because he doesn't know what it's like to be face to face to another human being. Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Day Drinkers podcast with your hosts, Big Willie, Todd Wilson, and pretty much by now, Magic Matt.
Hello.
How are we all doing?
Matt JB down from Copper Cow.
That's it, yeah. Todd, how have you been doing?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. I mean, lockdown got in my head a bit last week, I'm not going to lie. I had a bit of the kind of rebellion against it. It was just like, no, I don't want to be locked down anymore, but I'm all right today.
And then he took a big 4-hour drive delivering everybody's prizes.
Yeah, and I still didn't get everyone's prizes delivered. Oh, God.
From the quiz, from your big quiz.
Yeah, from the quiz. I do a little quiz every week, guys, and I deliver prizes.
Yeah, it's very good. It's very
socially distanced. I knock on your door and run, and you open your door and there's...
knock on the door and run.
Outside your house.
Well, yeah, as we said last week, where we did the Bloody Mary, then we're gonna do the classic Mint Julep because it's World Mint Julep Day on the 30th. Is that on Saturday? Yeah, it's on Saturday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
No.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Saturday.
Yeah.
Will's done his research, Matthew.
Look, I've stayed up all night researching the date. And we've actually got, because me and Todd made a Bloody Mary last week for the cameras, but we've got everything in front of us this time. We're going to do some live mixing and tasting for you all at home.
Like a little bit of a live masterclass.
That's right, yeah. So,
the sad thing is, I've never had a Mint Julep, despite being a bourbon fan. And now the first one I ever make is going to be made by me, so I'm probably going to not like it because it's got live mixology.
No, we're gonna show you how to do it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Guide me through.
You see, I'm used enough bourbon yesterday because I did the video yesterday for the Circle Lounge Instagram and Facebook. So I've only got a tiny bit of bourbon left, so I'm probably just going to drink it neat.
Fair enough.
Nice. I mean,
you tell me that's Laura crawling down behind you.
Yeah, probably.
I thought that was one of your cats.
God's sake.
Well, that's made my day already.
That's brilliant.
Dedication.
It's like do you remember the BBC News presenter when the kids came in the little...
Oh, yeah.
And
his wife or whoever it was came in to grab him.
Like, dragging him out.
Oh,
I love that, because the news presenter, I know it might have even been like a member of parliament or something, but he just focused on not taking any notice, even though he could plainly see it.
Yeah.
And hear
it was something really serious as well, like a North Korean missile strike or something as well. Like he was like a North Korean correspondent or something. Just bonkers.
It was good, was that? But yeah, Todd, so you're wanting to make a mint julep, aren't you?
I am, yeah.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to show all the boys and girls at home how to make one?
Yeah, here's what I made earlier. What do I need first?
So, what you want to start with is probably your sugar. So, get 1 to 2 teaspoons or bar spoons of sugar.
Is it going... Do I need to mix all this, or is it going straight into the glass?
There's two methods. You can either put it in a shaker, shake it, and then pour it in, or you can just build it in your glass. And
I've got the shaker out. I've washed it up especially, so I'm gonna.
Oh yeah.
Put it in my shaker.
I'm not.
So how many spoonfuls of sugar am I doing?
1 to 2, depending on how sweet you want it. In sugar syrup terms, it says about 20 ml. So probably go for 2, to be honest.
Yeah, I normally go for one big one and a little bit.
I
like it a little sweeter.
I'll be doing it straight into my tin.
Well, there we go. Then the viewers get a sight of how to do both.
Yeah.
I think my brown sugar, to be fair, is It's more towards the Muscovado than Demerara, but it doesn't matter. This is the brownest.
Yeah, mine's slightly more towards the Muscovado.
You can, if you want to put some time and effort in as well, you can blend your sugar to make it a little bit more fine, and it just dissolves a little bit quicker in your cocktail as well.
Well, mine's already very fine, which is what leads me to believe it being Muscovado and not Demerara. As it says, what does it say on it? Dark brown soft sugar.
Yeah.
That's how you know.
I used a light brown soft sugar yesterday.
Yeah, from Keelan Farm Shop.
I don't know where it was from, actually. Was it from Keelan?
Must
yeah, it
be.
might be.
So, yeah, Todd, next you want to get your bitters. And put like 2 to 3 dashes of Angostura bitters in there. Or other bitters are available as well.
So I need 3 kind of dashes, yeah? Great.
Yeah.
Lovely.
And then you want to lob your bourbon in.
So how many shots did we say?
60 mils.
Well, yeah, 60 or 70. So it's meant to be...
We're saying about 2 of these, aren't we, then?
Yeah.
What did I do? Did I do 70 yesterday? Yeah, I might have done.
It's meant to be
You've
just...
got a shot last saying 2, yeah?
Yeah. Or maybe just a bit more as well.
2 and a bit?
Yeah, it's meant to be... In America, it's meant to be like just over 2 ounces.
Yeah.
Which is like 70 mil.
Not much left there, so I'll have to drink that in a minute.
I'll just lob it in.
Yeah, that's all I was I was trying to be responsible. Drink responsibly, guys.
No. I mean, it's 11 in the morning and we're having a lot of bourbon. So, I mean, this is bank holiday though, isn't it? For everyone at home, you know how to do it. You can do it now on bank holiday once you listen to this.
We are. Do you know what? There's no clocks on the screen and we don't put this out live. We could have lied about what time it was.
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock at night. It's 10 o'clock at night.
Looking like alcoholics.
And it's still broad daylight. And then what you want...
It's because we live in Norway.
Yeah,
so you want to get your spoon, or if you've got a bar spoon, then get like the back end of it. And just mix all that up so like the sugar dissolves a bit more. Oh. Hear that a little bit?
I'm just using a normal teaspoon because I don't have anything fancy.
Yeah.
Mine's kind of dissolved a bit up now. That's all right.
Have you got some? Have you got normal ice there, Todd, as well?
I can get some very quickly.
Yeah.
Wait, we haven't put the mint in yet.
Yeah, I know. I know.
It's all right. It's to the left of me. The ice is to the left. Get it.
Bloody hell, you're jumping ahead.
I just had a brain thinking thing there going. a brain thinking
thing. So, Todd, after that, you want to grab 12 good mint leaves.
Oh, God.
And then you want to go like
4,
on them.
5,
give them a good clap.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Get some better ones.
And what does that clapping do, Matt? Why do you clap mint?
It just kind of releases all the natural oils, gives it a little bit of a bruising, so you just get all that lovely smell.
So what am I doing? Clapping it in my
hand? Just give it a little slap.
And because I'm the best bartender in the world, I've got some mint sauce. There you go. So I'm gonna put like the teeny tiniest bit. Look, if you can see, I've lit on my spoon. It's like a fifth of the spoon, and it's not a tablespoon.
I'm going straight in with this.
Yeah.
Yeah, bang that in your shaker. Yeah.
Oh God, mine's gonna be terrible now.
Now go get some normal ice.
Well, I don't think I've put too much in, which is the good thing, because I can't fully smell it. This is rubbish. Mint sauce. It's like a lamb dinner, but not.
Am I going straight in with it, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I need more than that. I'll take the straight.
No, that'll be all right, don't worry.
Yeah, that'll be fine. You just want to dilute it a little bit. He's gone. He's already gone to get some more ice.
He's got a test.
I'm here. I'm good. We're good.
Okay. And then put your shaker tin on.
Oh no, I'm very fancy. I've just got a pouring lid.
Oh, that'll do.
It's like a French shaker, isn't it? Oh, very good. Nice effort.
Yeah. And that'll be all right. You don't need to shake it very long. And if you shake it a bit too hard as well, your mint starts to go a little bitter.
That's true. And if you haven't clapped your mint, then you can always just muddle it if you've got like a muddler or like a rolling pin or something. Because I don't have proper mint, so I'm gonna make like a berry
julep.
A berry julep, because I've got some blueberries because I couldn't find any mint. I could find.
Sorry, I thought my dog had done a runner.
So I'm gonna muddle that up with it.
You could have just got basil and like pretended it were mint.
Could have, and I really thought about that because I've even got some strawberries in the fridge, so I could have made a strawberry and basil julep. That would have been really nice.
Yeah.
But, you know.
All right, and then have you got a little bit of mint left over, Todd?
Loads of mint left over.
Good, because we'll need that for a little bit of a garnish.
Look at you with all your mint.
Oh yeah, well I was up early in Lidl,
Making a mint julep
just to get my mint. All the supermarkets are available.
Oh,
That was shortly after you'd been up early to deliver me some Angostura bitters.
I did, yeah. Oh, I was loving it this morning. Bank holiday, right? Shine through. I had the top down. I was blasting out some noughties music. So I think Red Hot Chili Peppers was playing at the time.
I was going to say, who was your choice? Chili Peppers.
And then, before you pour it in, what you want to do, or if you've already poured it in, then get your crushed ice that you've schlocked.
You can use a towel as well. Bang it in a towel, give it a whack. But a slock, it just seemed to be fitting at the time.
Yeah, because what you do is you put some ice inside a sock, and then you just absolutely like yeet it on against like a hard surface, and it works really, really well though. That's the thing.
It does because and then you've got like a nice tube to like dispense the ice out of. It's just probably not the most hygienic in the world.
There you've got like a wet sock.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine got a hole in it as well while I was schlucking it. So.
Mine almost did. I had to stop.
I
did do it against the outside wall of my house though, so I didn't break my works or anything.
A pebble dashed.
Yeah.
I've got some more here as well.
Right, and then am I pouring in on top?
What cup are you in? Have you poured it into your cup?
My ice in my cup.
Yeah.
And then you're pouring over that, yeah.
Nice.
You want to pour in about a half to 3/4 of it.
Would you guys strain it if you were in the bar? So you don't get minted or?
No.
I'd strain it probably.
Oh, would you?
Yeah.
And then garnish with the mint.
And garnish with the mint.
Or would you rather have the mint in it?
I can't remember.
It depends whether you've.
What did I do? I strained it. Yeah.
I think if you're shaking,
that's fine.
If you're shaking it beforehand, it's because you don't want the mint in because you're straining it out.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, it's got a lovely colour to it.
Yeah, and then stop there, and then you want to mix it up.
See, I've got a proper mint julep tin. See, it's traditionally served in a tin. So what did I do today? I got a tomato soup tin. I cleaned it out, and now I've got a tin. Perfect.
Beauty.
Yeah, a bit more crushed ice, and then a bit more bourbon.
I've run out of crushed ice.
All right, a bit more bourbon.
More bourbon.
Well, you know, it's cocktail. He's got some left.
Oh, I see what you mean. All the rest in is what you meant to say.
Yeah, get the rest in.
Basically, I've got enough to top it up. It's just my glass is too small, that's all.
That's fine. Lovely.
So I'll put some ice on top and I'll garnish with a bit of mint, yeah?
Yeah.
Am I clapping it again?
Yep, clap that mint.
Yeah.
Because every time you sip it, you want to get that smell, the aroma. The lovely.
You can also take a few leaves and just like brush them on top of the glass as well, and that like gets all the smell on top of the glass.
If you were being really fancy, you'd make the crushed ice in the top into a dome. So it basically looks like a snowball.
Snow cone.
Snow cone.
Same with that then.
Ah, looks good, mate. Is that?
Yeah. Oh, it's like Blue Peter, this, for alcoholics. It's great.
Yeah, if anyone is trying this at home or wants to try this at home, using a straw with crushed ice is probably the best way to drink it. If you've got one anyway, I've got a nice I've got a metal one here, biodegradable metal. Well, it's not biodegradable, but
no, it's not.
Reusable is what I meant.
I'm waiting for my my coffee to kick in. My brain's not working this morning.
Right.
Mine's turned out all right, you know.
Has it? Even with the mint sauce?
Like, yeah, because I put a tiny bit in. It's only like a little bit, and then the berries kind of fix it.
So,
what, in blueberries?
Blues.
Yeah, blueberries.
Nice.
Everyone loves some blueberries.
So yeah, so I'll just be having a quick shot, Nate, because I don't have enough left for a cocktail.
Let's do it.
So cheers, everybody.
Cheers, Niall.
Cheers,
Niall.
Bloody hell, he's drinking it straight from the bottle. What a madman.
Oh, that's wrong. That is good stuff.
Whatever you thought was strong, Todd, Matt's was stronger. Because it's just neat bourbon. What was your bourbon that you used, Todd?
A Jim Beam triple aged. It was lovely.
Very nice. Matt, I see you had Blanton's.
I did. I had Blanton's Reserve. Yeah, nice Kentucky barrel strength. So it's straight from the barrel. This one, 51.5%.
That's a good one, isn't it?
Gets your bank holiday Monday going, doesn't it?
It does.
Mine's what, 43%, man.
I had a trusty Woodford Reserve, and mine's 43.2 as well.
Todd, do you know the difference between a whiskey and a bourbon?
I don't know. I don't know what the official difference is. No, it's something to do with the age, isn't it? I think.
That is a difference, yeah. But
it is, yeah, it is part of it as well, yeah.
Is it the casks that they're done in, or?
No.
All right, go on then.
So a bourbon has to be it's only called a bourbon if it's made with over 50% corn.
Okay.
Whereas whiskey is more commonly made with things like rye and barley in it, and
barley
wheat.
And spelt, and
yeah. So all your grains.
Yeah.
And there you go.
Oh, I didn't realise that.
I'm going to put my mobile bar down now, which is one of these, what do you call them? Like just dinner things where you're on the sofa.
Dinner trays.
Dinner trays where it's got a beanbag underneath.
Lap trays.
I need one of them with a beanbag underneath.
And also a whiskey has to be aged for a minimum of 3 years, which is where you were thinking with your aging.
Ah, right. Okay. There's no limit on a bourbon, is there? I mean, you can get 2 years.
Bourbon is 2 years. Whiskey is well, Scotch is 3. Yeah.
Yeah, Scotch is 3.
This is beautiful. This.
Mm.
Although very strong, but that is because I put like a whole extra shot in. Seems it was at the end of the bottle.
Yeah.
Well, that's the beauty with the crushed ice. It will dilute it the more. Obviously, the more time you have with it. So.
Yeah, it's an amazing flavour though. I can't believe as a bourbon fan that I've not had one sooner, actually, in all honesty.
It's a really simple cocktail.
But I always go for like a bourbon sours or a Godfather sours if I'm going with those sort of spirits.
The simple ones are so good, and they did like a lot of them did kind of originate in America and stuff, because in like the early in like the 19th century, the common cocktail was just you had a spirit, a bit of sugar, a bit of water to dilute, which is your ice, and then whatever else you can kind of flavour it with, really. So like mint juleps, old fashions, like martinis, and all that kind of stuff. They're all like the similar ilk.
Just while we're on kind of 19th century traditional cocktails and drinks and everything. So I was a massive fan of Western films when I was a kid, right? What is sarsaparilla? Do you guys know? Or
I have no idea.
Sarsaparilla.
I have.
Is it some kind of? Yeah, it's some kind of like fortified wine, I think. Let's have a look.
Is it?
Let's have a look. Or is it more like a flower? Hang on.
They always used to have it in.
Oh no, it's not. It says it's more No, it says it's more similar to a root beer. So it'll be like a plant-based, like root-based fermented beer.
Okay.
Oh, because is sarsaparilla a flower?
Yeah, it is.
Right. So it's like our dandelion and burdock, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. It says it's used for treating psoriasis and other skin diseases, rheumatoid arthritis, and kidney disease.
Very nice.
Will's Red Dead Redemption knowledge coming through there with the flower.
I haven't played Red Dead Redemption. I haven't played any of them. I'm like the only person who plays games that hasn't. But yeah, should we get into? We'll get a little bit of history on the mint julep, and then we'll move on to some fun stuff as well.
The history's going to be fun. What are you on about?
I know I worded it very badly there, didn't I? So everyone else tune out because this is going to be really boring now. Julep cups, julep recipes, history. So it says, like so many cocktails, the humble mint julep's origins are the subject of heated debate. Today it is closely defined with America's Deep South, but its origins indeed name back to well before when America was settled. No way. I had no idea. But they did. I know that they did have like gin juleps and brandy juleps before they had, before they used bourbon for them. I think they started using bourbon, or the mint julep came about in like 1938, I think, it became like an actual thing. It became a thing.
She's here guest starring as per usual every week.
Cleo the bald cat's here again. 1938, because it was the Kentucky Derbies that basically it became the drink of. And still is really now. But I don't actually. What is the Kentucky Derby or a Kentucky Derby?
It's a race. Yeah.
So they have a thing called the Triple Crown in America, which is the three big races. So like over here, it's like Royal Ascot, Grand National, and the Gold Cup, and things like that. And I can't remember what the other two are. I think there's the Arlington Millions, one of them, I think. And then there's another one that I can't remember. And basically, they're just famous horse races, but they're like the big three of the year. They're like when we talk about like Red Rum winning the Grand National, we talk about American horses winning the Arlington
Kentucky Derby. Yeah,
I see.
It's held at a race called. It's called a race. Okay, come on. A race course. The race course is called Churchill Downs.
Yeah.
And during Mint Julep Day or Mint Julep week, apparently they serve almost 120,000 mint juleps over the 2-day period.
Whoa.
Yeah. So obviously, because it is like a Kentucky bourbon cocktail, and obviously at Kentucky Derby, Kentucky Oaks, blah blah blah. So they just absolutely smash it. That's why the bourbon I used, it plays homage to the Kentucky Derby races there. So each bottle of Blanton's Reserve has a different, there's 6 of them. There's 6 different stoppers that are collectible.
They're all different horses, aren't they? Stallions.
Yeah, you can get 6 different horses. Yeah, so you could collect them all.
I tell you what,
you got to catch them all.
How the flavour does change while it sits, because the ice is diluted and the mint sitting.
Mellows out and.
Oh God, I've just seen something else that's a little fun fact.
Go on.
This is where we spiral off course a bit. Like
God. What did you mean like last week? Every week.
Churchill Downs, so the racecourse, unveiled the world's largest mint julep glass, which is 6 foot tall, and that was in May 2008.
I was trying to find stuff like this, but I couldn't find like the biggest one or anything like that.
See, I am the fact master.
I'll have to get you to share the screen. In fact, I'll give it over to you, and I'll let you share.
Oh no, over to me. It's only a fact. I haven't found it, but I'll find it. You carry on doing what you're doing.
Oh no, I'll find it. All right, okay. But yeah, so I'll go back into a little bit of the history. So common perceived wisdom has it that julep originated in Persia or thereabouts, and it travelled to Europe, where rose petals were substituted for indigenous mint. The drink is then believed to have crossed the Atlantic, where cognac was replaced, that's what I said, with peach brandy, then whiskey to make it a mint julep, as we recognise today. Wow, I had no idea that it could have been.
Is it peach brandy then?
Peach brandy, yeah.
Well, that'd be nice. That'd be really nice. On a warm day like this, peach and mint. Oh.
Peach julep. Yum, yum.
A nice big 6-foot glass of peach julep.
Imagine the wee you need after that.
The what?
The wee you'd need after drinking that.
It'd be a lot. I mean, after drinking that much liquid of anything, I think you'd need a wee, wouldn't you?
Oh, is that right there? Meow.
See which cat can hear. My dog's gone upstairs now, so.
Yeah,
Marvin's not been on the podcast for a while.
Cleo's trying to find the hardest route to traverse, like through the entire room.
Just cause.
Yeah.
Ninja warrior. Cat ninja warrior.
Yeah.
There you go, Will.
Oh, have you got it?
That's the one.
Are we opening it or are we sharing the screen?
Yeah, I'll share the screen. Do. World's largest mint julep on record. Oh, right. So whoa. It's literally May the 1st. That's not World Mint Julep Day.
Well, it might be because. Oh no, it won't be. I don't know. I was just thinking about time differences.
It holds approximately 200
hours.
gallons.
Oh wait, no, hang on. During Kentucky Derby week, so that'll be like the Saturday, Sunday, probably the May the 1st and 2nd. Does that make sense? Yeah. So that'll be like they'll be the race days.
So yeah, it holds approximately 206 gallons, and it says the glass weighs over 1 ton, and the capacity would be it's the equivalent of 5,000 mint juleps. That's big.
So that £1,000 thing there, look.
Oh yeah.
In addition to the giant mint julep at the Kentucky Derby, there will also be $1,000 worth, I guess, of mint juleps served by Woodford Reserve.
No, a mint julep that costs $1,000.
Yeah, that's what I got from it.
Get on that hyperlink, Will. Why does it cost $1,000?
I don't know, but someone got ripped off because my Woodford Reserve didn't cost anywhere near that much.
Click on the hyperlink; it'll tell us.
Oh, all right.
All right, Todd.
I want to know. I want to know how to make the expensive version.
$1,000 mint juleps served at Kentucky Derby. Oh, so it's not even limited to one. This is like a thing that they do.
Oh, because is it the cup? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah. Okay. So we'll be serving $1,000 mint juleps at Churchill Downs, Woodford Reserve. There are 99 cups to honour the 99 jockeys that have ridden the Kentucky Derby.
24 carat.
24 carat gold-plated cup is handcrafted and adorned with a medallion featuring the Woodford Reserve stables. Obviously, you got to get that branded in there. And you also get a delicious drink with a special cup. No way. You get a drink with it as well.
I'm just reading the drink though. It's all like very special ingredients.
Okay, so exotic ingredients from around the globe. Sugarcane cut and crushed by hand from Saint Marie in the Reunion Island of France. So will that be the French Caribbean?
Yeah,
I think so.
Turkish mint. If it was made in Persia, then they would have had mint a lot freely, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Ice made of water from an aquifer in the wilderness of central Norway, and a small batch of master distiller's personal selection of Woodford Reserve. I'll tell you what, I want to try some of that wilderness water.
I want to slock that ice made of water from
put it in a sock.
Yeah.
in me 4 for £5 socks from Georgia Asda.
Yeah.
That was you see that was in 2009 though. With inflation, that's probably like a $10,000 cup now.
Well, like I bet you can find them. Find the odd one on eBay every now and again, and it'll sell for a lot more. Yeah, commemorative tins.
I wonder what would happen if they made it wrong. You know what I mean? If they started making it and then they're like, "Oh, damn it, I've made it wrong."
Well, 2010, not 2009.
If you paid that much money, I bet that if it made it wrong and it was a little different, the person would be like, "Oh yeah, it's so good."
Yeah.
You know, to like all his mates.
I bet a lot of them will just go, "I don't want the cocktail.
Yeah, maybe.
I just want the cup."
Let's see if we can find a little bit more. There's a little bit on the Kentucky Derby here. So the bourbon-based mint julep is inextricably linked to the Kentucky Derby. Can't speak now because it's mint julep. A horse race held annually the first Saturday in May, Churchill Downs, Kentucky. It's a huge event where people traditionally dress up and enjoy how many mint juleps? 120,000 mint juleps.
Yeah.
So we're talking 60,000 a day there. That's mad.
Yeah, it's a lot of mint juleps.
I wonder if I can find Matt. If you can grab a link for see any footage of the actual Kentucky Derby, that'd be good.
Right. Okay.
But until then, I've got a little funny video to show Todd. Matt, you've already seen this video.
I have,
and it's absolutely brilliant. So Todd, we've Todd and everyone else, if they're watching, we've just made a mint julep, and it was a bit rough and ready because we were just doing it at home. But we still kind of kept to the rules, and it was a traditional mint julep. But we've got one here that it will show you exactly how to make a mint julep.
I can't hear her. Should I be able to hear her?
Yeah, she just needs turning up.
Turning up.
I mean, she's made it nearly as bad as us.
Oh, I don't know how to turn it up.
Is it because you? I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Did you have sound on for yours last week?
I can't remember. I don't think so.
Hang on, I'll just try and.
Because it'll be coming out. The audio will be coming out of your earphones, won't it? So.
Yeah, I just don't. I'll. Okay. How about?
Because it has some bourbon in it.
That's better.
Yeah. Southern type of drink. It's not exactly like a mojito, but it's kind of the idea. Anyhow.
So it's not a mojito, even though it's got mint, Todd. It's not a mojito. Let me be very clear on that. Not a mojito.
What you're going to need is bourbon of your choice, mint, sugar cubes, a glass, and if you have a muddler, great.
Pint glass. You've got to have your pint glass for the mint julep, which is what.
In all fairness, I've made nearly a pint's worth this morning. So.
Yeah. Okay. Well, fair enough. Well, we'll give her the benefit of the doubt then. She might be having an isolation creation.
Great. If you don't, any kind of object. You know, this is fine.
That wooden spoon.
Yeah, so if you don't have a muddler, but you've got everything else conceivably possible in a bar, like all your spirits, just get a wooden spoon instead. It's fine.
So the first step that we're going to do with our mint julep is muddle the mint. You don't want to leave the stems in there. It's not as good with the stems. You're just going to pull the leaves right off of the stem, stick them in there. We'll do, about 3 sprigs.
Yeah, just
she didn't
get all that mint in there.
If you have a larger glass like this one, you might want to do 4 or 5. It just kind of depends on the size of the glass.
Yeah, Todd, if you've got a larger glass than a pint glass, then you'll probably want a pint of mint then.
That's ridiculous. Making it in a stein.
She's literally got half a pint of mint at the moment in this glass, and she's not. By the end, she has anyway.
She's not even clapped it.
Oh, not yet.
No, wait for it. You're going to enjoy this.
No.
Then we need our sugar cubes.
So she gets her sugar cubes.
free to do 3 if you kind of want it a little bit sweeter.
Yeah.
I like mine a little sweeter. So 3. Now, if you don't have sugar cubes, but you do have simple syrup in your house, that works as well. You just need some kind of sugar to sweeten it up and kind of mix in with the mint.
Yeah, that's what. Oh, what you do?
Mash all the sugar cubes up.
Oh my God.
Mash up the mint. Get it good and mashed all the way together.
What on earth is she doing?
Yeah, so for anyone that's listening, she's just put 3 sugar cubes in this half a pint of mint, but it's still in a pint glass, and then got on her wooden spoon and then just there's no liquid in it yet. She's just got 3 like blocks basically of sugar, and she's just absolutely mashing them all, like they're trying to like break up the sugar, but there's nothing to dissolve it in. So. No, Cleo, you can't have this mint julep. That's not for you. But yes, it's just so she's absolutely terrorizing this mint.
Terrorizing it.
It's a little process there. You want to make sure that you get it off. Be careful not to get too rough. If you have a thinner glass, you don't want to break your glass. But some people do this in the shake.
You don't want to break your glass.
You don't want to have glass in all that.
This mint julep.
You don't want to break your glass, but you do want to absolutely ravage your mint. And I love when she goes, watch all the bottles when she says, you don't want to be too rough.
You don't want to break your glass.
Whereas like, all the bottles on the table are shaking like it's Jurassic Park.
You know, but now that it's all good and fresh, just got to get some ice.
Yep, got to get some ice.
Fill up our
Scoop
glass.
it up with another glass. That's
Yep.
all.
One more.
Oh, at least she's got crushed ice.
Yeah.
I'll give her that.
Yeah.
She does have crushed ice.
I mean, rule number 1, like I've told the boys this loads of times, don't get ice with a glass. There you go.
There you go. 2. So, how much did you put in your mint julep, Todd?
I reckon it was about 90 mils by the end of it, but we aimed for 70.
About 90 mils, and like the recipe is just over 2 ounces. Okay, so she's just said that I'll put in 2 ounces. You want to put 2 ounces in?
2 ounces of your bourbon right in there.
Just over half a pint.
When in fact what she does is almost pours the entire pint of bourbon in.
I was say, does it show you like a before and after of the bottle, like how much is in the bottle before she pours it?
We could probably so
There we
go.
go.
There, which is it's got I'd say about 75 mil out of it.
Yeah, just under the neck.
Yeah, and then afterwards, let's have a look.
Oh my God!
It's just good. You can't even see the line anymore. It's way under the label. Oh God!
Go back a bit. Let's see how she mixes it all up. There we go.
You can choose to shake it up if you like. So you toss it back and forth.
Yeah, you could shake it up, but you might as well just like throw it in with just fucking lob it.
Yeah. Make sure you get it all over your bar.
Spill it all over your bar, and there
you go.
The first time she pours it, just watch because the mint's all at the bottom because she's absolutely she's basically made it stick to the bottom of the glass by how much she's mashed it up, and then watch her pour. Watch the mint after she pours it all in. Slop.
You can choose.
It just completely slops.
No. Oh dear!
I love how she. And there you have it.
Yeah, this is one of my funniest parts.
And now you have a mint julep.
There you go. Now you have a mint julep.
I didn't present mine that well. Now you have a mint julep.
Now you have a mint julep.
So I've managed to find.
She just kind of shrugs it off as well. She just kind of goes. I mean.
I've managed to find 3 little videos. I found one of the Kentucky Derby from the crowd. I've managed to find a cocktail video of the $1,000 mint julep, and I've found a cocktail video of and then I found a video of drone footage.
You're like the tech man of the podcast, Matt. I love it.
So they're in the link in the chat.
Oh, I'll come back to them just because I'm already in mine at the moment.
All right.
But I've got something, Todd, that you'll like because there's a song called One Mint Julep.
I'm excited for this.
I am as well.
You could add this.
I'm hoping for some. I'm wanting some kind of deep south kind of feel to it. We're talking.
It's got to be on it. Look at the album cover.
We're talking New Orleans, part time, Dixieland.
You got a bit of trumpet on there already. You got a bit of sax. You got a bit of keyboards.
I'll tell you what, you're very, very, you are on the money. I'm only going to play a little bit just so because YouTube's like weird new music, but like you'll get the idea anyway.
Nice.
I feel a cover coming on for next week's.
Yes.
When I found that, I was like, "This is brilliant." Is that so? But basically, I think it was he's telling a story of after the derby or after he's been out. He's taking a girl home. He's trying to find something, but all he could find was a mint julep.
I love the fact they just had one ready made, and that's all he could find.
Yeah, that's all I could find was a ready-made mint julep, hopefully made properly and not with 2 pint glasses. But
2 pints of bourbon.
But apparently, that mint julep was the cause of it all. And it's quite a cool. It's proper.
Wait! Before you click off of it, look at the. Oh, never mind.
Oh, no,
too late. Can you go back? Look at the other videos in the list.
Are you looking at him?
Oh no! They're like the titles of the things.
What's that smell?
What's that smell? Timmy says inside trading is fake. Stress and anxiety.
Do you know
Will, what have you been searching for? Are you okay?
You know what's really embarrassing? That's actually a channel that I watch videos of. He's a guy that basically unboxes magic cards and like sells them on, but like does like the unboxings on YouTube.
Amazing.
Brilliant.
Oh god. So yeah,
we all have a dark side to our YouTube search history.
So the lyrics are: one early morning, as I was walking, I met a woman. We started talking. I took her home to get a few nips. But all I had was a mint julep. A woman julep was the cause of it all. There you go.
That was beautifully done.
Oh, thank you. I'll do the cover with you, Todd.
Please do.
Fact, we'll have to get some people to do the ahs.
Yeah, we'll make one of those big Zoom videos that all the like professional bands are doing and all the West End orchestras.
Yeah,
we'll have the Circle Lounge crew doing One Mint Julep.
I still don't understand how they're doing that because it's not synced up.
It's not done on Zoom. It's everyone. They'll record it to what's called a click track.
Right. Yeah. So it's like a pre-recorded thing, and they'll play.
Yeah, so it's like us recording with a backing track, and then everyone knows their part, and they'll record just their part, and then you put it all together.
Fair enough. That makes a lot more sense. What have I got here? Oh yeah.
Oh, and on the same thing of talking of click tracks, can we just clear up one thing? If you are singing with a celebrity on the app Shmuel, it's pre-recorded and you're not actually singing one-to-one with Lewis Capaldi or Robbie Williams. That has been my biggest bugbear of lockdown.
Jesus. We've got Todd going straight for the throat with stuff like that. He's angry. He's angry.
Lewis Capaldi is not waiting around in lockdown on a Tuesday morning to sing with Susan from down the road on the Shmuel.
Oh, God.
Well, maybe he is, Todd.
Maybe he is, and if he is, I apologise, but I don't think he is.
There's going to be a big Twitter beef now with Todd Wilson music and Lewis Capaldi.
I've got nothing wrong with Lewis. Lewis is fine. Me and Lewis is good.
And if this podcast gets to the likes of Lewis Capaldi, something's gone drastically right.
That'd be great, wouldn't it?
We don't have Bradford Theatres, but we do have Lewis Capaldi.
Yeah, we don't have Bradford Theatres, but we can be face-to-face each other and do a podcast and save over Zoom.
Maybe if we say his name enough, he'll appear.
So I just I found something as well that just had a few twists on the mint julep, which, spoiler alert, that's why I got some blueberries in place of some mint today. So you've got the classic mint julep there, looking mighty fine.
Look at that.
I like that frost on the glass. That's nice.
Looks
That's
really
a
good.
traditional julep tin as well. So that's what a julep should be serving, like a tin like that.
That's right. Not a baked bean tin like me.
No.
Glass like me.
Number 2, a rhubarb and mint julep. Well, a rhubarb mint julep. Yeah.
Well,
So what spirit would you make that with? Because you wouldn't make that with the bourbon, would you?
Well, you could do.
Do you think
I think so. Yeah, like a really nice, not a very strong flavored bourbon. So something that's like just bang on 3-year-old, or something that's.
Bourbon works so well with fruit. Like, it's really, really good with fruit.
Yeah. Yeah. To be fair, I'd probably just use a standard Jim Beam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like I need to experiment with all my bourbons.
And the rhubarb, if it's fresh rhubarb, it'll give it a tang, and if it's like a puree or a syrup, you'll probably just swap out the sugar for it. Here we go, blueberry mint juleps. That's what I've got.
Can we clarify? You've got a blueberry mint sauce julep.
I made blueberry mint sauce lamb dinner julep. They look good. What's this one?
They do look good.
A blood orange mint julep. I bet they're really nice.
That would be nice. I like my citrus flavours.
Although I'm not enjoying the ice on this mint julep.
No.
No crushing.
It looks more like a Negroni than all else.
Yeah, there's no crushing. The ice is white, so it's going to melt straight away. Not impressed with that one.
Yeah, there's not enough ice in there.
A matcha mint julep, so a matcha tea, which is obviously like very minty, and that's
matcha tea. Never heard of it.
You've never heard of matcha tea?
No, I don't think so.
I've had it in a smoothie before, I think, matcha.
It's basically on Great British Bake Off. When people think that they're going to be really clever, they use matcha tea and then always lose.
Really?
Because they end up making a green cake that tastes incredibly of mint. But yeah, matcha tea has like a really vivid green. So that looks quite good. That, to be fair, I don't want to be that guy, but that does look a bit like a mojito.
Yeah.
A strawberry infused mint julep.
Yeah, strawberry and mint always goes, doesn't it? Strawberry and mint's a classic combo.
Should have got that basil, and I could have just made it look like a strawberry mint julep.
Breet.
Sparkling ginger mint julep.
Although I just have a brainwave of the next cocktail we could make / discuss. Could do a basil grand.
True.
Never even heard of a basil grand.
Yeah. That's for later.
Okay. So what have they got in the sparkling ginger there? What's that?
I think it looks like either they've just put some stem ginger in there with the mix, or that they've probably might have just added some ginger beer.
That would give it the sparkle, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Is it wrong that I thought of like Prosecco?
Nice.
Yeah, they put some fresh ginger and Prosecco in.
Yeah.
Maybe they did. A blackberry mint julep. Apparently, blackberry mint juleps are like the top fruit for a mint julep.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently, blackberry and mint just work incredibly well together as well. Muscovado mint juleps. That's kind of what we've had.
So that'd just be a lot sweeter, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
a bit more like kind of like molasses, and it tastes more like Christmas spices, I suppose. Pineapple mint juleps, yeah.
Ooh,
perfectly nice.
That'd be nice on a day like today, definitely.
Yeah.
Sweet tea mint juleps. That'll be like a.
Now, you know what? As soon as I made it, it reminded me of having a sweet tea, like a sweet iced tea. So I can completely get on board with that. And then when you were talking about the history of it and the peach juleps, that would be right up my street.
Like a peach.
So what would you use there? Would you use like a peach puree if you were going to do a peach one nowadays?
Yeah, I mean it's easy enough, and then because you don't want to, you still want to be able to drink it, and even having like fresh blueberries in here, I'm having a little bit of a problem with the straw as well.
Like even if you bought yourself like a tin of chopped peaches, you could even just use like the juice and just put a bit of the juice.
Yeah.
Kentucky Colonel Mint Julep. Not entirely sure what that is.
No, I don't know what that is.
Fried chicken. It's got fried chicken in it.
Cherry mint juleps will be very easy to make because you've got bourbons already that like Jim Beam that do red, like is it Red Stag? Red Stag, yeah. So that'll be. Well, there you go. That's a really easy one to make. Then you won't even have to get anything else. You'll just have to get the bottle of spirit.
That's it.
Oh no, what's going on? And then we've got a little how-to there on a strawberry mint julep. But yeah, so I'll get back to the Zoom a little bit. I'll stop screen sharing for a second. But yeah, so what was your favourite out of those, if you can remember?
I like the sweet tea idea, but I'd combine it with a bit of peach as well. I like the idea of doing it with peach juice out of a tin of peaches. Makes perfect sense. But then if I did that, would you probably take out the sugar? Because otherwise you're getting a really sweet.
It depends how sweet you want it. I mean, if you really like it sweet, then keep the sugar in.
I'd probably wouldn't say take out the sugar straight away because if you're adding fruit, like you still like you're going for a bit of sweetness, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I liked the. I did like the black grain.
Yeah.
But I liked the look of the black grain anyway.
I like the look of the pineapple one, especially let's say a nice warm day, pineapple and mint. You know, kind of works.
Well, that got your that got your initial reaction, didn't it? We went to the pineapple and we heard this lovely little ooh from that.
Ooh.
He was checking it out.
So what have we got here? We've got.
Yeah,
we've got a bit of Fox News on the Kentucky Derby now. So this is where the mint juleps all start. Where they make 12,000 of them, 6,000.
No, 120,000.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 120,000 in 2 days.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth McCall, Assistant Master Distiller for Woodford Reserve, and this is this year's Woodford Reserve $1,000 mint julep cup.
Oh, so that's
wow. That's the £1,000 one. You must have clicked the middle link.
And this
is
this year's Woodford.
So, but that's not a gold. That's not 24 karat gold, is it?
No, but this is what I was talking about though, because that's now 2018. So inflation, cost of gold's gone up. So
that might be platinum or something, or it might be something else.
It's probably silver, isn't it?
The only one I could find on eBay earlier was a silver one for $700 odd.
Let's find out.
Did it say what year it was?
I didn't look in depth. I'll get it back up.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Let's carry on.
Reserve $1,000 mint julep cup. The mint julep has history. It goes back to the 1800s with southern farmers drinking them early in the morning. Think back, they didn't have aspirin back then. So
early in the morning.
So they would have the simple syrup to soften it and mint to freshen the breath, and of course the whiskey helped cure all those aches and pains.
There we go.
Wow.
We are like those 1800 farmers. We've got them in the morning. Has anyone brushed their teeth yet?
No.
I have, unfortunately.
well, we've got them in as well to freshen the breath. And then who was feeling a bit tired and groggy?
I think that's all of the nation at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah. So and how do you feel now after having some bourbon?
I feel fantastic.
Well, there you go. It works, doesn't it? Perfect.
How do you feel after having 2 shots of bourbon for your breakfast?
3 for you. 2 straight for Matt. Did that say 140,000 of them?
I don't know. Oh, it's that guy from Chase.
Where is he? It does look like the guy
Cinnamon.
from... I can't remember his name, though.
Yeah, the cinnamon.
Oh, they've
Does
got
look like it.
Woodford
Oh,
Reserve
wow.
bottles
That's cool.
as well without horses
Oh,
on.
those cups are awesome.
Yeah, they are.
This year, it is designed by the Vault, and we've got great water accents on it. And the recipe itself changes every year.
Can you guys hear? Yeah?
I love how Will used the most popular bourbon to use for it. But then just have mint sauce. It didn't have the mint. You had the right bourbon.
To be fair, in all honesty, because we use Woodford Reserve at Circuit Lounge, so I just nicked a bit for this. But their Woodford Reserve are heavy on like brand representation and stuff like that.
Yeah, they are.
Are they?
Yeah, they're very. Yeah, it's not kind of like word of mouth or very like small kind of stuff. They really try and just keep it in the.
Is that your house bourbon then, Woodford Reserve?
Yeah. For old fashions and juleps and stuff like that, anyway.
Yeah.
Nice.
Unless people specify if they want something else.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lawrence. That's what Circle Lounge's Instagram's just filled with. Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah.
Is something that always turns heads and gets people excited, and it happens only on Derby Day. Plus,
is she gonna make one? Oh, here we go.
Add 2 ounces of Woodford Reserve.
Well, at least she's measuring.
2 ounces to celebrate.
She's measuring, yeah.
2 ounces, yeah.
Now we're gonna have sorghum simple syrup. So sorghum is a grass that grows in Kentucky, very native product.
Sorghum. No,
So presumably the grass is very sweet. If that's the syrup that they're using.
Or 1 teaspoon of that. Next, we will add our ice. So we've got crushed ice. You can do this at home, just in a bag. Or
You can do it at home. You can just get a sock. You can put some ice in, and you can start whacking some ice, and there you go.
She's got a proper little ice bag.
Oh my God! Do you know what I didn't realize? Because I saw someone using one of those strainers the other day, and they were making like ice domes at the top because they're like quite nice and curved and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it'll strain out any melted ice.
Yeah.
But they're called julep strainers.
Yes, they are.
There you go, you see.
Even I'm learning stuff every day. So yeah, she's using a julep strainer, which is like a curved, like a semi-curve, it's like a concave thing with holes in it.
It's like a tiny colander.
Yeah, pretty much.
A nice frosting going on the glass. So I'm going to put a little bit of ice in there, like so. Then I'm going to take my bar spoon and spin it around and just let that all kind of marry together nicely. And if you notice on the glass, it starts to get a nice.
Oh, she's married.
On it. Beautiful.
She's got a wedding ring on.
You really want it to just.
Yeah. Now you see, she's building it rather than shaking it.
She is, yeah.
Which is the way that we do it at Circle Lounge.
Okay.
Just saying, yeah, we do it like the $1,000 mint juleps.
Oh, yeah.
And they'll only cost you.
Mint, of course, is always a garnish with your mint.
I say she hasn't put a mint in yet, has she?
With the aroma, then we also
I think I skipped a little bit at the start.
All right. Oh.
Right by the sipping straw, so that when you
I mean, let's assume that she has put some mint in.
Yeah.
sip, you can actually breathe in that beautiful.
Garnishing it with roses. Going back to that traditional Persian garnish.
Yeah.
Like it.
Well, if you remember, Todd, Persia didn't put the roses in. Persia used the mint, but when it went to Europe, they didn't have access to mint. So they used.
No, that was the other way. It was the other way around. It was made with rose petals, and then they didn't have access to rose petals, so they made them in. I thought.
Oh no! What are you doing to me now?
I'm sorry, but I'd say rose petals and rose water is more Persian than mint, because Persia is like Iran, isn't it?
I thought Persia was more Turkey.
Oh, I'm not sure now.
There we go.
So we go. This is what it comes down to now.
Where the rose petals were substituted for indigenous mint. Yeah.
Oh, damn it!
And then where cognac was replaced with peach brandy. Right.
Oh no!
The podcast on a Monday morning or the quiz on a Friday, I'm always competitive.
It says it travelled to Europe, in brackets, some say southern France, where the rose pepper... Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, God.
It's like Friday night Zoom quiz all over again.
It is. Right, let's... right, so you got another link. We are running a little bit out of time, but...
Yeah. It's just to show like the mass amount of people. If you click on the bottom link.
So the Kentucky Derby in 2019. This is from the stands, and it's absolutely.
Yeah, you're not screen sharing, by the way.
Oh man, I'm just watching it.
It's just your reaction of it. Wow,
yeah.
Wow, yeah. Wow.
Bartender reacts to Kentucky Derby.
Yeah. So here we go. There you are. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
So, yeah,
oh no! You need to click the bottom link. It's more like a flyover, like a drone footage.
Yeah. Have you seen how everyone's properly dressed up for it as well? But yes, it's just like the races then, I suppose, in the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get that over here, don't we? Everyone dresses up.
Yeah. Click the bottom link.
Our races over here.
There you go. I didn't see many mint juleps there though.
Try
that.
And we are running a little bit out of time.
I know.
Right. Yeah. This will be the last one, I think.
Yeah. Don't forget
Kentucky Derby crowd in 2018. And so I mean, I'm sure they've got like big screens like showing everything, but most people are just chilling out, aren't they?
That's the same at races over here, though. A lot of people don't even go for the horse racing.
No.
Yeah. I've never been to races, so.
No, do you know what? I haven't actually. As a big horse racing fan as well. I've never actually been, so maybe we need to organise a bar trip.
Yeah.
That'd be good. I'm trying to see if anyone's like if loads of people are drinking juleps.
Not really. Not obviously. There looks to be some tins on the tail.
Ooh. Yeah, I think there's maybe one there.
Although, like it just says Kentucky Derby crowd. It doesn't say that it's over Mint Julep Day.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but you'd assume that if it's the national thing, then people are doing it.
Yeah. So there you go.
Well, yeah, there you have it. Mint juleps galore. And do you know what? It's timed really well because I've actually just about finished the mint julep.
Oh, you see, I'm on my second one.
Oh, nice.
Are you on your second one? Good lad.
So don't forget, Mint Julep Day on May the 30th. That was supposed to be at my wedding day. So I might have to go buy myself another bottle of bourbon, smash it out.
Yeah.
I might buy one as a wedding gift.
Everyone at home on World Mint Julep Day on Saturday, on the 30th of May, everyone can make a mint julep and celebrate for what would be Matt's wedding day.
And just to clarify, what would have been Matt's wedding day? He's still getting married, just lockdown's postponed it. As you saw from the gorgeous calling before, Laura is still around.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, we saw her earlier. She was creeping behind sofa.
Yeah.
That's made my day as that.
So yeah, that's it really. So, yeah. Thanks for watching / listening to the Day Drinkers podcast, talking all things mint julep. I hope you've enjoyed, and let us know if anything worked or didn't work with making the cocktails and the screen sharing, that kind of thing.
Todd, where can we find you?
Same usual places, but mainly over at Todd Wilson Music. Still gigging every Sunday at 7 p.m. on Facebook. Matt, how about yourself?
I will be at home. Check out the Copper Cow. We are going to be starting our takeaway and delivery. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Will?
Amazing. And Will, where can we find you?
Probably the same as Matt. I suppose I might be doing the same, but Circle Lounge on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. That's where you can find me doing all my stuff like isolation creations as well.
Amazing. Thanks for listening, guys.
It's amazing what we can do when we push for time. See you later, guys.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.